Let me ask you a question. Are you tired of going from diet to come up short and feel worse than you did when you started? Or are you just lost with all the mixed messaging out there today and not sure what's best for you and your lifestyle? Maybe you were told that you had to live with your symptoms and accept feeling less than your typical vibrant self. Well, I'm here to tell you the truth. As a practicing doctor of chiropractic, kinesiology, and clinical nutrition, I see people all the time that are just like you, frustrated and starting to lose hope. But I do want you to know that you do not have to give up on the you that you know you could be. There is a way to truly achieve optimal health and also to live your life. I want to share with you how, by doing some small, doable adjustments and taking on a new approach to enjoyable and non-restrictive eating, we can help you start feeling better and begin to see changes in your waistline and start releasing weight in as little as 14 days. I'm Dr. Christy Harvell, and this is my husband, Scott. It might be an understatement to say that we understand what it is like to be busy and even overwhelmed at times. But we have figured out how to truly enjoy this lifestyle regardless of the circumstances. We have a family, we own 3 businesses amongst the 2 of us, we do regular community service, I'm a lecturer and an author, we have a podcast, and I'm also a doctor working as the main practitioner in my office 4 days a week. But we still make our health a priority. If we can do it, then we believe you can too. I want to share with you a quick backstory on how we both overcame health struggles and how we have seen the power of nutrition and lifestyle changes firsthand. My personal health journey is what eventually led me to my career as a wellness doctor. I was the patient who was poked and prodded and bounced around from specialist to specialist only to come up empty-handed with no answers or health improvement. My health issues began early on when I was just in middle school. I had a chronic pain condition that the doctors couldn't figure out. And while we tried this and tried that, my pain only intensified until eventually I wasn't able to continue my undergraduate studies. See, I was a pre-med student, and yet the very medicine that I was studying to become a part of was failing me personally. It wasn't until the medical advice got more invasive and came with a much more serious laundry list of long-term side effects that I said no more. And at that point, I was having surgeries every 2 years and told to take medications that forced me into temporary menopause. When I questioned the doctors about how long they were going to keep this up or if there were any long-term side effects that I should be worried about, they weren't as concerned as I was. So as it usually goes, fast forward, and my health struggles are now a blessing in disguise. While I was on medical leave from college, I researched options to heal my body, and that's what eventually led me to the chiropractic college. And it was through the chiropractic philosophy that taught me that your body can heal itself and that true health comes from the inside out.
For me, I didn't realize the power of nutrition either until I hit rock bottom actually in my early 30s. See, I was like most people. I ate for convenience. I ate whatever was around. I relied on the quick fix foods to feed me. But more importantly, I put my nutrition at the bottom of my priority list. See, life and everything else was the top of my priority list, and I ate when I was hungry. I ate when I was stressed. Did plenty of emotional eating. But what happened as a result were all of these symptoms that continued to compound over the years. So I did what I thought I was supposed to do, which I relied on the conventional medicine, conventional process. I did all the research, the do-it-yourself, tried to find all the supplements that are supposed to deal with all of my symptoms and fix all of my symptoms. But that wasn't working for me. I found myself spiraling even more downhill. I started dealing with severe depression, and the rock bottom was at 32 years old when I actually had my suicide sadly planned out. I remember specifically the exact day where I thought I was going to take my life just because I was so sick of feeling exhausted and feeling terrible on a regular basis and feeling like I didn't have the power to fix it. even with all of the research. But it wasn't until then where I realized that I had everything backwards. I realized that it wasn't the symptoms I needed to deal with, it was the actual root cause, which was all that garbage, all that processed foods, all that fast food, all that non-nutritional food that I was putting in my body. That was causing all the issues. So from that point forward, I did everything I could to reverse that pattern, and I put food and taking care of me first and everything else below that. And so fast forward to this day, I'm turning 49 years old. Today, I'm no longer on heartburn medicine every single day of my life like I was in the past. I'm on 0 medicines whatsoever. I feel amazing. My energy level is through the roof, super productive, feelings of love and joy and gratitude every day. Just an absolute amazing difference. So this lifestyle has absolutely been beneficial to both of us, and that's our mission, is to help you as well.
So as you can see, nutrition and living a holistic lifestyle has made a big impact on our lives, but now I want to talk to you about busyness. So I'm Italian. I literally grew up around my grandparents' dining room table, so I could definitely say that I'm from a family that loves to eat. I learned a hard lesson from the women in my family though, because they would literally spend the entire day slaving away in the kitchen to prepare breakfast, lunch, and dinner, only to resent every minute of it. I can remember my grandfather going out into the garden and chopping all the fresh produce down, and he'd bring barrels into my grandmother, and then she'd immediately have to get busy to wash it, can it, boil it, freeze it, or prepare it for dinner. And it was great to have all that fresh fruit and produce in the house, but the process was way too laborious. And so in addition, my family's recipes often included too many ingredients, probably a huge mess to clean up afterwards, and trying to follow too many complicated steps. So fast forward, as I grew older, I definitely wanted to maintain some of those traditions, but I knew that there was no way I would be able to keep up with it. So I know that I have finally cracked the code at maintaining a healthy lifestyle without working so hard to do it. Did you know that Americans consume 75% of all the world's medications, and yet we are approximately number 45 in overall health, behind third world countries? Not only that, but Americans spend $33 billion every single year on diets and weight loss products, and yet diets have a 95% failure rate. So what is the missing link? Why are we some of the sickest and most overweight people in the world? This I know for sure. The food you eat either makes you more healthy or less healthy. Those are your two options. We no longer have the luxury of leaving health to chance. We must take charge of what we feed our bodies and our minds every day to be able to live the best lives we possibly can. These statistics and my 18+ years experience as a practicing doctor show me the real dangers of a cookie cutter approach to health, and that truthfully, diets don't work. This is why I created the 90-10 lifestyle, for the people like you and me, busy and not willing to settle for less when it comes to our health and wellness. This program isn't just about feeling fantastic and or losing weight for good. It's a roadmap to upgrading your body and mind from the inside out, while simultaneously suppressing the inflammation and suppressing the guilt that often comes with a high stress, high expectations, and high performance. The number one reason the 90-10 lifestyle is so effective and easy to maintain is that it gives you back your willpower instead of forcing it. Thousands have had success following these principles within my practice over the years, and now it is time for you to get access to this plan straight from your smartphone. For all those who have personally proven that diets don't work, who have invested time, money, and energy into losing weight, eating right, or getting healthier, only to come up empty-handed with a slower metabolism and more self-deprecating thoughts to show for it, this could truly change your life. I want to help you end deprivation, experience freedom, feel amazing. When you join the 90-10 lifestyle program, you become a part of a community of people on a mission to better their lives every day, supporting each other along the way. You will get a proven system for igniting your metabolism, supporting a healthy gut, balancing your mind, body, and spirit, and turning your body into a fat-burning machine. This is about eating in a way that feels good in your body, not someone else's. With the 90-10 lifestyle, you will learn the core principles to have a diet best suited for your body instead of being on a diet. At the end of the day, this is your diet. Our 3 phases will help you reset your metabolism, recharge your mind, body, and spirit, and refine your life. Each of those phases will test a slightly different approach, and by phasing your diet like this, every month you'll never hit a plateau. We take the guesswork out of losing weight, reducing inflammation, gaining energy, and confidence for you. Your health and how you feel on a daily basis directly impact your mental, emotional, and spiritual health. We will help you reprogram your way of thinking and be on a plan that works for your body instead of against it. It is time to rewrite the false belief that health abnormalities are normal and that it just is what it is. You do not have to live with feeling less than 100%.
We invite you to take a serious look at how you feel on a day-to-day basis. Is what you're doing working? Do you want to learn how to live a more holistic life that's still enjoyable and fun? The 90-10 lifestyle can be the bridge from subpar results to the vibrant and abundant lifestyle that you've been looking for. So click the link by this video so you can get started today. We truly know that this program can change your life. We'll see you on the inside.